Hello, in today's tutorial, we are going to see how we can design a resume for free in Microsoft Word. So if this is actually your first time, we are going to take you through this process step by step. We are now quickly going to see how we can design this resume from the beginning to the end. So I want you guys, if you're having a laptop, keep it beside you and pause where it's necessary and then follow us up. Do not forget, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and if you have, turn on the notification for more tutorial videos on Microsoft Word. Alright, so we're just quickly going to get started. Alright, for us to start this, we are first going to be importing a shape. Now, you click on your inserts here, then I'll just go right straight to my shapes, and then I'll be using this rectangle. Alright, so I'm just going to be drawing my rectangle right here. Okay, I'll move it this way. Alright, so I'll make the height. This is where I can actually impute the size in here. So I'll make the height 11 and then I'll make the width 3.5. Make it 3.4 instead. 3.5 is more bigger. So here we go. So the next thing we're going to do now is we are actually going to be drawing another shape somewhere here. So we can also go back to our shape. You can find the shape under the insert tool, or when I click on this particular shape, I'll find the shape format. Then I can select the shape from here by clicking on this arrow down here, and then I can select whichever shape I want. Alright, so I'm going to be using this one here. Good. Then I'm going to be reducing this and also the height. So now this is it. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be rotating this. I can simply just do it from here by clicking on this and rotating it this way. Then I'll just move it towards the edge of this, towards the edge of this. I can then simply reduce it a little because it's too wide. All right. So some of you can actually put yours here, while some others can put down here. So now it's now time for me to give this some colors. I'll come over to my shape fill and then I'll be using this color. So you can actually use any color of your choice, but try to make the color professional one. Good. All right. So this is the color I'll be using. So it's now time for me to start importing and adding some text to my resume. So I'm going to be bringing in an image or my profile that I wish to use. So by now you must have yours already. So it's just for you to import it to Microsoft Word. Okay, so now I actually want to crop it. I want to make it round instead of being in this square shape. So I'll move over to my crop here, click on this, then crop to shape. I want to crop it to this. If you move over to the flowchart here, you'll find the circle there that you can actually use. So this is it here. I actually do not want to use this because this is looking like an oval. In fact, it is an oval. So I'll be using this here. Good. It's now round. So I can now put it at the middle here. So our resume is actually coming out. So the next I want to do now is to start inserting my text. So what will I be inserting now? All right, so first I'm going to be inserting my contact. So how do we do that? You can actually come right straight to your insert here. After clicking on insert, then you move over to your text box under the text. I want it here. All right, so I'm going to be writing contact. So then I can now increase the size. So I can just make it 22. I'll make it bold, and also the color, I'm going to be making it white. I do not want to be having different colors in it, so I'm just going to try to maintain a particular color. So my text box is having an outline. So if you want to remove your outline, all you have to do is to move after clicking on this, then on your shape format, this is it here, outline, shape outline, then you can remove the outline. So I'm also going to be inserting another text box where I can now put in my contact details. I can click here, come here to draw my text box, remove the outline by coming here and clicking on no outline, remove the fill, no fill, then I can now put in my contact detail. Okay, so the text, I will make it 14. I also make it white, but I'm not going to actually be making it bold. All right, I will come down here now. I can now put in the rest of my details. So this is now my contact details. So the next is my skills. I'm going to be starting my skills now. All right, so here I have my skills. The next I'll be doing is the softwares. I'm going to be starting my softwares. So here you can actually decide to put in some of this. So my softwares this. I'll be putting in my softwares now. So what I'm just doing is to just duplicate this and then I use it. So what I'm just doing is to duplicate. So when I click on it, I just duplicate, which is Control D. All right, so this is my software. Then I'm going to be coming right up here now. Here is where I'm going to be putting in my name and about me. All right, so this is my name. I made the name bold, and then surname I made it a little bit smaller, and black. All right, so it's now time for me to insert about me. Remember, when we want to start a text, you need to insert a text box. So you move over to your insert here and you find the text box right here. Draw text box, and then we are going to be drawing our text box right here. And then we just have to type about us inside. All right, so this is just like you're going to be having about you right here. Maybe even if you're just going to be describing some of your qualities, why or some of the reasons why you feel that you are the right person for whichever work you are to apply for. All right. So the next, I'm going to be inserting some of the personal information, which is just like my name, where I base, where I attended, and then the rest of that. So you're just going to see, I'm going to be inserting it. This is just the personal information. After putting some personal information about you here, then right here is where you're going to be inserting your school. All right. So college, anyway, you can actually put in the school you attended there. Alright, then what I want to do here now is what I want to do here now is I want to increase indent here. I don't want it to be the same line with the college and the high school. So I'll just put my cursor right here and then I increase it like this. I move over to the next one and I also increase it like this. So here we go. So I'm done with the personal information. So lastly, we are now going to see how we can now put in some work experience. So all I have to do when you're doing stuff like this is this particular one, I'll copy and I'll paste it. Then I can drag it down here. Then double click inside and put in work experience. So this was how I actually did this one. Then after putting in the work experience, I want to actually align my work experience just the same way I did this one. So what I have to do now is click on it, you copy and paste. Then you can now also bring this down here. Good. Then this particular one, I'll highlight it first and then I can now put in the date and my work experience. All right, so this is actually now my work experience 2021 to present. So you can actually align yours like this too. So if you notice, I actually put in some colors where necessary, like this one, so that it's actually going to show that it is different from what I am listing, and that is why I also made it the indent. All right, so this is just how we can actually design a resume or your CV in few minutes, and then you are good to go. All right, so if you'd like to learn more about resume design in Microsoft Word, you can do it to hit the next video. There, I'm also going to show you how you can also design a resume. If this is actually not enough for you, you can now also follow me on that, and I'll be taking you through the step by step on how to do that. All right, guys, so do it to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Turn on the notification, continue to share this video, and if you have any question concerning this, drop it in the comment section. Or if you find it difficult for you to understand or go through this process, you can also drop it in a comment section and I will get back to you. All right, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video and stay safe.